Our next presenter is Barbara Walker from the University of Cincinnati. And Barbara will be talking about from campus to community, a citywide approach to health and healing. Barbara, we welcome your comments.
Thank you so much, Don. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Great. Thank you so much. So I'm a fast talker and I know we have 14 minutes. I'm going to put my timer on here. Um, so thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this. And this is exciting already with so many ideas. So I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing at the University of Cincinnati. Go ahead. So I put a little map of the US just in case people didn't know where we are. We're in Ohio on the eastern side. And just to give you a little bit of idea about UC, so it was founded in 1819, so it's been around for a while. And it really is an urban campus. So in the greater Cincinnati area, we have about 2.3 million people. But in terms of our campus this year in the fall, there are over 54,000 students. Um, so our student body, just to give you that idea too, is about 65% white. We do have a diversity geographically with students from all 50 states and 129 countries, and it's about 55% female, which I think is pretty similar to a lot of campuses. Go ahead. So what we're doing with the Nature's Medicine program, we are doing this with campus and with our greater Cincinnati community at the same time. So I'm just going to pull all of this stuff together for you. But in terms of the need in Cincinnati, just Cincinnati residents in general, and this is not, maybe it's similar to the population of the students, but probably not so. But Cincinnati residents in general have comparatively higher rates of blood pressure, high blood pressure, poor physical health, and poor mental health than a lot of areas in Ohio and in the US. Go ahead. And I wanted to give you an idea of where I'm coming from. So I'm a clinician in the Department of Psychiatry. So I'm an integrative health and performance psychologist. And I've created this Nature's Medicine program. So I've been considered the director and creator of this. And where we're housed with the Nature's Medicine program is within our Osher Center for Integrative Health. And so UC's Integrative Health was founded in 2013, but we became an Osher Center just a few years ago, and it's one of 11 in the world. And there's a few listed here, as you can see. And, under these goals listed in particular, knowing the science about how nature affects both our mental and physical health, pursuing such a program underneath this seemed like a great fit. So we've come up with a vision and mission, and you'll have slides, so we're not going to take our time to read through this now, but just so you have an idea of what we're trying to tackle over the last year and a few months. This is where we are currently, and we just have a few people that are doing this work. So I have this little mind map that I have, and you'll see the whole big thing at the end, but just wanted to show you where we're coming from. So it looks like some of that didn't transfer over really well. So excuse me for the words not fitting there properly. So we have this Nature's Medicine program, which is sort of the umbrella program. And firstly, we did a nature prescription program at UC Health, which is including students. So go ahead and go on to the next one. So if anybody's familiar with electronic medical record, I put my picture of my trees in my yard, which I have behind me as well. So people, if they get stressed about even seeing Epic on this Friday afternoon, they can just look at the tree. So the first step in incorporating nature prescriptions into our healthcare system was really about establishing um, as this entry process into the electronic health record for prescribers. So this development alone took over 11 months, just so you know, and I'm not a very patient person. So the order was designed both to track recipients and to enable nature program staff to directly contact patients and provide resources around nature and all the programs that we're doing, and then hoping to reduce the time burden for prescribers so that they don't have to spend the time doing the nature prescription. We would do that for them. So go ahead. So this is Corey Shaw. He is our CEO of UC Health in particular. And luckily, he has had a goal of wanting to make Cincinnati the healthiest city in America. So he's been very supportive of the launch of this program and the integration of this program in general. Go ahead. So the next thing we did in March of 2027, which you can see that's not that far before, we've just had this for a few months. So we started creating this Nature's Medicine Champion. So we put out invitations to multiple physicians that we knew that might advocate nature. So from all these different departments, those are the ones that have taken us up on this, which has been great, and it continues to grow. And in particular, I wanted to highlight University Health Services because this is where this is integrating with students. So to date, we have 46 champions confirmed. Those are people around, again, the whole entire UC Health area, and I affectionately call them NAM champs. So that's been kind of fun. So these providers have really been the start of writing orders for patients to get them out into nature. Go ahead. So the next thing we did was to do an internal launch. And this is with our marketing people, of course. So we did a little ad. We've done all kinds of um, just opportunities for them to be engaged. Actually, our marketing department is winning some sort of award because they had the most engagement ever at UC Health with this particular launch, which is super exciting. But on Earth Day, we launched this to over 12,000, almost 13,000 employees, telling them about the program. And go ahead. And then, and you're welcome to use this QR code too. So we've done the nature prescription now. We have it online so that people can not only sign up for our newsletter, but also write their own prescription. So you don't have to necessarily just be a patient to do that. You can, or a student. You can be any community member to sign up for this. And then you even have an option for us to be able to help you if you need help with that, or if you even want someone to keep you accountable to your nature prescription. We can help you with that as well. Go ahead. So the next area I want to talk about, which again includes our students and community members. So one of our primary collaborators with this program is the Cincinnati Parks Foundation and the Cincinnati Parks. This is a park system ranked the fourth largest in the nation. And so through the Cincinnati, what we're calling it the Parks and Rec for Wellness initiative, we're working to advance community health and well-being by integrating physical activity, mindfulness, and social connection into nature. So even with social prescriptions. So notably, Cincinnati's park system is freely accessible to all residents, with 91% of Cincinnatians living within a half-mile walk of the park. One of the parks we have that's super close to campus is called Burnett Woods, and it's right across the street. And we utilize, I know a lot of different professors utilize that campus. Or the park a lot, and it's a gorgeous urban park. Go ahead. So just to give you an example here, so there's great opportunity in Cincinnati parks through increased access to parks and green spaces to everyone. That's increasing our community health, our social connection, and awareness. Go ahead. And our collaboration with the Cincinnati Parks, again, allows us to really intentionally add wellness activities and information to existing community-driven programming. It creates a more intentional effort to support Cincinnatians and students served by both organizations, and allows us to use existing infrastructure, which has been wonderful. We're not having to rent space somewhere, and these are all accessible. One of our beautiful initiatives this fall in particular was the Cincinnati Parks Foundation provided 200 tote bags that included a water bottle and this field guide you can see on the bottom right-hand corner for providers to give out to students and to patients to encourage them to take part in this program. And the feedback I already have received, and I feel the same way, as providers and students have been so appreciative of this. And providers have been excited to be able to not only give these prescriptions to students, but to be able to give them like something tangible like this bag and field guide, which has been kind of exciting. Go ahead. So the other thing that we've added here is this Clifton Library, and I'm connecting that to the Cincinnati Parks for Wellness too, because we have a weekly well-being walk. And so this happens to be, again, right across the street from the park called Burnett Woods. And on the other side of the woods is campus. So it's very easily accessible for students and faculty. And they've joined us a lot on these these walks. And myself and my colleague, Kelly Lyle, attend the first Monday of the month to integrate forest immersion activities into their walks as well. So people have been really appreciated, and we've had a lot of attendance for that. So far, again, we've been able to offer so many outdoor activities for students, providers, professors, faculty, community members. And so you can see a listing of some of those things there. Go ahead. Okay, so then we add the Campus Nature RX part of this. So you can go ahead to the next slide. So again, we've created some similar to some other people have done this too. So we've created a campus map for which was collected by some of my students in my eco-psychology class that have identified some of the green spaces on campus. And then we have also identified some other parks. Again, we have a lot of people who are from out of state or even out of the country. And so to be able to give them that map so that they kind of know, I mean, we don't have a safety ranking on any of the parks, but allowing them to be able to see where some parks are that they can go to that we recommend is really helpful. Go ahead. And these are some of the pictures of some of our students and things we've done with them with the eco class. Go ahead. So here we are with we've added planetary health to this too with this big map. Again, it's kind of a fun little mind map and kind of to see this again. This has just been happening over the last year. So we have a lot of other partners brewing, and I think that hopefully we'll even have more partners after today because I already want to contact several people. But we have additional physician groups, the provost office, student affairs. We have dean of students, and we have this field center that is an a rural campus that is really accessible for students via bus, or they can drive there. It's about 25 minutes outside of campus, where we are literally putting a forest immersion trail in and creating little stations so that they can do it on their own and don't need a guide. We have, again, campus rec and outdoor rec. We have the greenhouse management and office of sustainability. So a lot of different partners that we have brewing with campus. So you're welcome to sign up for our newsletter if you'd like. The newsletter on the left is our integrative medicine newsletter if you'd like to see what we're doing in general. And then the newsletter that we put out once a month is on the right is the Campus Nature RX. Go ahead. So you're welcome to reach out to me anytime. Again, I'll be here for the question and answer session for sure, but I know we only have 15 minutes. So please feel free to reach out to me. I love to connect with some of the people that have already spoken. And so and I'd love to be able to, at some point, be able to come back even a year from now to see where we land with this, because we have a lot of people who are super pumped about this and involved. And I really appreciate this. And I also want to say, since I do have like 1 minute left, 2 minutes left, is that I'm not doing this alone. And I just, none of us do this alone for sure. And so Dawn and Dorothy, number one, I'm so grateful for all the work that you've done. You've really, this started with you just a few years ago with me seeing this and loving this and growing this from this eco psychology class I teach. It's understanding some of the science behind it, but also all the people that are our marketing people and all the people that are involved to be able to help us grow this. And this is on my 8 hours of devoted time per week doing this over the last year. So I'm so grateful. Thank you very, very much.
Well, Barbara, we are so grateful to you. What a fabulous program you and your colleagues have put together at University of Cincinnati. And certainly that graphic really shows how multifaceted this program is. You know, it occurred to me that it's a wonderful counterbalance to what Professor Beatley was talking about of bringing the biophilic city to the campus, and you're really bringing the principles of Nature RX from the campus into your broader community. So thank you so much.